Hey everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back to Under the Sea. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery, and over on the computer is Dawn.
Hello.
And today we are going to be talking about Under the Sea. These guys are my favorite thing I've ever created.
I love the crabs.
I think they're so cute. I mean, the fish are cute too, but something about these crab guys, for sure.
The cake.
Look, she has crabs. Oh, Lynn has been having a ball making crab jokes. It's hilarious. Yes, I have crabs. My crabs are bigger than yours. Ha ha ha. So this is Under the Sea. It's so far my favorite thing. I really enjoyed creating it and stitching it out. So the idea is this is above the sea and it goes down to different levels, which is cool. I like it. I wanted to show you guys the fabric that I used for it because I don't know how well you can see it on camera. The fabric is part of a fat quarter set that I got from Blueprint, and it is the same design, like same print, but different colors. And I thought that was the perfect fabric for this. The blues go all the way down and the greens go all the way down, so it's awesome. But before we get started on fish, I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on, because I got a few cute things. Now, we looked at this one last week, but I finally finished putting it together. So this is clamshells, 4 clamshells in a interesting shape, and it's turned out beautifully. So the negative spaces make a whole other clamshell, which is really cool, and then a diamond here. So it's fun. That's going to be coming out soon. I think it would look good with any fabric. I really like the colors that I chose for it, though. It's beautiful. So a nice wall hanging, table runner, the whole bit. So this is the second one I've been working on.
Ooh.
And I know, I love this. I love this. So orange slices, lemon slices, lime slices, and again the negative spaces are going to make more clamshells. So this is the 8x8 size. Isn't that cute? I love it.
I love it.
That made me happy. But then I decided to take it to a whole nother level. You ready for this?
Boy, did you.
I did. This is the best. This is the best.
Sorry, let me close up on that one.
What do you guys think? Don's gonna move close up on it. So, watermelon, limes in the negative space, oranges, and lemons. So, isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I'm gonna do two more, and I'm gonna make kind of like a placemat. I showed it to Mom, and she absolutely loved it, and she said, "Oh my goodness, that would be cute anywhere in a kitchen." And I said, "Yeah."
Whole fruit salad.
A whole fruit salad. I might call it that. And I like to use the negative spaces like this. So you put down your back fabric, and then these are all the same. So it's one color, the next color, and the next color, and the rest are just satin stitches. So it looks like, a lot more work than it is, and it matches up nicely. And I think this is one of my favorite things. So yeah, Misha, we're gonna call it fruit salad, clamshell fruit salad.
Yeah, coming soon, though.
Yeah, coming soon. I got to stitch out a couple. They're actually a lot of fun to stitch. I was quite surprised how much fun it was to stitch. And it's so darn cute. And it's a old style, the clamshell is an old traditional style made modern because it's watermelon, limes, oranges, and lemons.
Misha says you should call it juicy.
Juicy. Well, I mean, yeah. Mojito.
Would be great for a picnic blanket, Shannon says.
Oh, wouldn't that be gorgeous? Wall hanging picnic blanket, just keep stitching, and you could make the green limes. Yeah, that's what I did. That's why I picked a green background. So depending on your background, remember the negative space can be something else, and you can change all these colors as well. So it's awesome. So that's my creation. Now back to Under the Sea. So we're going to do a little contest for you guys, and what it's going to be, go over to omlembroidery.com and go to the Under the Sea product and share it. And then you can comment saying that you shared. So you could share it anywhere. You could share it on Facebook. You could share it to your boards and Pinterest. And once I guess a week maybe we'll do it, or 2 weeks, you'll get the design for free. That's what we're going to do. So share.
And if you already purchased it, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, and if you have already purchased it, then you can get another design for free. We'll work with you on that. So I want to make this huge. I think this is the cutest thing ever, and I think everyone should stitch it out. It comes in 8x12 and 5x7. Now Lynn tested the 5x7 and it's perfect. She did a great job. She did pink kissy fishy, and it looks great. So let me show you.
I just want to say I love the fish.
Yeah, we look at it all the time.
I look at it every day. The fish and the crabs. The crabs are still my favorite.
Why do the crabs make me smile?
They just do. They're trying to get the fish. It's funny.
It's cute, or they're waving at them.
I think they're trying to get the fish.
So this is the Fat Quarter bundle that I got, and there is just about every color of the rainbow in here. And you can see I used lighter to darker. These are the ones that I used. I could have picked different shades of blue and all the greens. And this was perfect for this project. So it goes from lighter to darker. You don't have to do that, but I love how it turned out. I happen to have it. So another thing, if you're doing the larger fish, they fit perfectly with a charm square. So if you have a charm square with, look at all these colors. Now this is Kona Cotton Solids Bright Rainbow.
That's perfect for a fish.
It's perfect for fish, any of them. You could use this. You could even use them on the crabs. The crabs don't have to be red. They're actually probably kind of blue. Or look at this dark orange. Anything like that. Where did I get the bundle? The fabric is from... It used to be called Craftsy, and then they went to Blueprint, and then they went and shut down. So that's where I got it from, and it was a couple years ago, and they no longer sell fabric and stuff.
Where do you get the Kona from, though?
Missouri Star. Missouri Star. And also you can die cut them, and that's all I can say on that. Or you could cut them on your ScanNcut or your Cricut or the other one. So having them pre-cut, and then you can lay out your fish how you want. Change the colors, change all the colors. I wanted to go for bright and make it look cool. So that's an idea. Now, blenders. So this is an ombre blender, and Blender's ombre, so I set it opposite. It's also by Blueprint, but I'm sure you could find this in other places. And this is what I used for a couple of the fish. You can see this guy here, the puffer fish, and the crabs. So they have different kind of shading on it. This would be perfect. Now this pack I got, it's not a jelly roll, but it's 6-inch roll, which is super handy. Fits easily into the die. You can see what I did here. Super easy to do a whole bunch of them. And then you can also place it where you want it for the light and dark. So that's really cute. If you're doing the smaller one, you could use scraps as well. But then when Lynn stitched out hers, she had polka dots, and that got me thinking to Tula pink fabric. And wouldn't a fish with polka dots be amazing?
Well, yeah.
Amazing. So for any of these ones, polka dots, and then where's my other piece? There it is. And then beside it, you could do striped fish. They don't have to be realistic. If I had thought of this, so thank you, Lynn. If I had thought of this, I would have done it. Look at this guy. Stripe and polka dot. So think outside the box on this one. So these are just scraps, and they will work for the smaller ones. And that's what I am going to do for the 5x7 that we're going to stitch together. Someone said something about eyebrows.
Karina, yeah.
Yes, you could do eyebrows, give them a different expression. They're all pretty happy fish. The crabs don't have a mouth, but their eyes are the window to the soul. There we go. So yeah, think outside the box. You can use scraps. Your fishies are kind of cartoony guys, so they don't have to be realistic colors. But wouldn't that be fun? Blue Nemo, yeah, for sure. I used a lighter Kona solids, and it was perfect. Also, the seaweed on the sides, you could use different colors on that too. And the seaweed connects from top to bottom. So it's a lot of fun, and it's easy to do. And I put the sewing verse in the instructions, so tell you how to sew everything together. Let's move up to the crabs.
Can we show a close-up right there? Oh, you just moved your fabric on my spot.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
To show you were mentioning the clamshells in the seaweed to me.
Oh, yes. Okay. So I was
Yeah,
explaining to Dawn that the clamshell shape goes everywhere. And if you look, is it this one you're on?
Yep.
If you look in the seaweed, they have clamshells on it. So just a couple of the leaves have clamshells. The waves at the top, yeah, you could see them perfectly. That's so awesome.
I wanted to do it.
Yep, awesome. So back out.
Back out.
The waves are clamshells turned sideways.
Bring that down one more.
Oh, yep. These are clamshells as well, sideways. And the clouds are also clamshells. So, yeah. What does your back look like? It looks like back. Just black. I just have some kind of almost crappy black that I use for all my backing. It's like broadcloth or something.
It's good for a wall hanging.
Yeah, this is just a wall hanging. If I was making this, because you can make this bigger by simply extending the same block. So you could make a blanket out of it. There's so much you can do. And just skip this, the king crab here, that's what I call them. Skip this so you have a square, but you could make a whole aquarium. So yeah, think outside the block. The fishies are the clouds. I thought it was fish food. No, they're clouds, Lynn, and they're clamshells. Everything's a clamshell. It's like a hidden Easter egg. So the crabs, yep, you can see it. You can see that I used the ombre on the crabs, and I thought that looks fantastic for sure. I think it's the most fun I've had creating it, and it's original and I love it, and I want everyone to stitch it out because it's so darn fun. I can't wait to put this up in my living room. I think it's going to be great. And I will be doing Tula Pink colors too because, that's super fun. Awesome. So let's see. Hi from Florida, says Patty. Carolyn, hi everyone. Better late than never. You're right, for sure. Did you want something?
Judy Quilt.
What about Judy Quilt? Oh, well, feel better, Judy Quilt. Oh my goodness. Our hearts and prayers are with you. I hope you feel better, for sure. So everyone send their best wishes to Judy Quilt that she feels better soon, for sure. For sure. Candace just got here. Cute. It's under the sea. It's OML in the water. Do you guys any need... No, please. No, please. You'll take care of that, Dawn. Sending lots of love. Cindy King. Hello, Cindy King. Hello. Patty W. sends her best wishes to Judy Quilt. Awesome. So if you're new, then welcome. This is our favorite fun time. And I always like to throw out some ideas and we talk about techniques and we stitch out something stupidly fun. Stupidly fun, that's for sure. So yeah, think outside the box. You'd be surprised. Isn't this gorgeous? You'd be surprised what a charm square and a clamshell shape can do for you because it's awesome. It's awesome. So yes, Tula Pink is on the menu. I think a whole row of crabs, like going this way, I think that would be so awesome. I would love it. Now, I'd like to point out I have black around my crab claws. They're claws, right. And I added that separately because I have the original file. And I did that because I matched my burgundy thread too closely to the fabric. And you couldn't see the crab claws. So I quickly made an outline. So yours won't have it. I did change a few things on the final one. And yes, this is the king crab. I don't know why. Maybe I should have put a crown on him, but he's the king at the bottom here. Isn't that cute? Awesome. So, head on over to omlembroidery.com. Pick it up. I put it on sale for you guys. I don't know how long the sale's going to go for, but it's only $10 for both sizes and every block in it.
Really?
So
crazy? That's a good deal.
I know. I just want people to have good quality embroidery and fun embroidery too.
Well, this is super fun. I love it.
Yeah, Dawn, I leave it out and Dawn's like, "Oh man, that's so cute. What about like, you know, a biker fish or something?" You know, I'm like, "Yeah, you can do anything."
Oh, mustaches on the fish.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Eyebrows are bad enough. All right, I'll do some mustaches. That would be fun. The king crab is late to the show. Kind of, yeah. He's kind of lower on the totem pole here. But he's also the boss, so they're all going to listen. So they're either want to eat the fish or they want to say hi to the fish. You can decide what their eyes are telling you. So it's kind of awesome. So yeah, it's only $10 and it is in support of the channel and the website and of me for sure. We are also, don't forget about the contest. So from omlembroidery.com, the product page, so where you find us, share it. And then you can share it on Pinterest or Facebook or anywhere that you want. And each time you share it, then mark down on the comments saying that you shared, and we'll check it up. And then you'll get a free quilt design. Needs a fish hook. Now, my fish are too happy for a fish hook, that's for sure. So if you have any questions, let me know as we go along. Ooh, thank you, Sarah, for putting the link in there. And yeah, $10, get it passed around all your embroidery friends. It really helps us out. We're kind of having a bit of a hard time right now. Working hard, though, and having fun. Also, I'd like to announce that we are going to be doing exclusive special Mylar designs.
Yep.
And those will be coming up soon. And you guys are gonna love it. And it's going to be on the Gothic side. So it's going to be a lot of fun. What are the two sizes again? Well, 5x7, because I can't leave Lynn out. And this is 8x12. This one. So big enough for it. No to fish hooks. It's a kind quilt. Yeah, there you go. Tammy says I just discovered Mylar. This is going to be different than the regular Mylar. Dawn and I have been brainstorming for a couple weeks, and we've come up with a really groovy way of doing it. We love Mylar. I know.
There will be Mylar designs coming.
Hey, look, Ann Dilbeck shared it already. Thanks. Nice. That's awesome. So get your design while it's on sale. $10 for all of these, both, the whole bit. Betty Turner just purchased. Thank you. And we're going to stitch out a block today. How are we for time? Yeah, we got lots of time.
We're good.
And I'm going to change a few colors. I'm not going to use the same fabric. And I'm going to be stitching the 5x7. And yes, there's a lot of detail. Everything stitches out smoothly with minimal trims. You know, all of that. Minimal trims, easy to match up, the whole bit. It's a lot of fun. and it's super cute, guaranteed to get a lot of attention. So
my attention every day.
Every day.
Are you annoyed with it yet?
No. He kind of came by when I was digitizing, and he's like, "What you doing?" And I said, "Fish." And he said, "Oh." And he just walked away because he didn't get how I could make clamshells into fish. And then when he saw it stitched out, he's like, "Oh, that's awesome." I said, "Yeah, just wait till you see the crabs because they are totally awesome." So I want to do a whole thing with just crabs. But anyways, all right, let's head over to the, I was going to say Dream Machine. What the heck? Oh, man. I know. Sorry. My Luminaire, also known as Captain Jack. So, is it up?
It's up.
It's up. So, bobbin check for my bobbin police. Yep, it's pretty much full. I have a light blue thread in, and I have my fabric picked out. So, I am going to skip a couple parts because, just because it's in the design doesn't mean you have to do exactly that, right? So, I'm going to kind of do my own thing. And this first block is pretty easy. It's pretty basic, but it's super cute. I really like it. So this is the top, the sky, with some, I guess it's almost like a quarter clamshell. Waves. It's kind of wavy in that ocean for sure. So, yeah, if you have any questions, ask away. I don't catch everything when I am at the machine, but someone usually does. That's what our mods are for, so thank you, mods. And I started saying it, I can't remember if I finished, but welcome to all the new people. For sure. Welcome.
Nice to see new faces.
I love it. I love it. The more the merrier. Okay, so we're going to go back to the desk, Dawn.
Okay.
And I'm just going to trim the batting. So, again, am I in a good spot there?
Yeah, you're good.
5x7 hoop. I'm using cutaway. And I happen to prefer the no-show mesh cutaway because it's nice and soft yet strong, so we don't have really stiff quilt blocks. And don't be lazy. Ask me how I know. I've done it before. Make sure you trim out your batting because you do not want your batting in the seam allowance. It makes it too thick and it won't sit flat. So it is actually very important. So there we go. I'll cut out a little bit of fluffy. Sorry, Judy Quilt, when you watch it later. All right, let's go back to the machine. Back to the machine. Oh, wait, before we do that. Now, I am going, oh no, it's a placement. I'm going to do the placement for the sky. And I have cloud fabric, which is awesome. So that's why I'm not going to be stitching out the clouds, because I have cloud fabric. So there's 2 pieces of applique on this one, and it's pretty easy to do. So which way did my cloud? No, that's got to be upside down. Okay. So you ready for the cloud fabric? It's kind of awesome.
Everyone's sharing.
Good, thank you. I hope you guys win. And like we said, even if you have this design, which I hope everyone has this design, we'll give you another free design for sure. So look, cloud fabric. Isn't that perfect for this, Dawn?
It's awesome, yeah.
Perfect. So we're going to stitch it down and then we're going to trim out the bottom a little bit. It's already coming together. I love it. So this is the tack down stitch. And perfect. This is my favorite cloud, so I was hoping, oh, almost. Okay. Most of it's in there. So I'm happy with that. Yay, isn't that awesome? It's gonna stitch it down twice, of course, because we always do. And remember, this is sideways too on the 5x7, which doesn't really mean anything, but... Now there's quilting stitches. You can skip those if you don't like them. I just thought they were really cute.
Barbara says thanks for the 5x7 size.
Yes, of course. Of course. Lynn will tell me if I forget. Now we just got to do a quick little trim. And back to the dust, Don. We're going to do a quick little trim. So remember that this is a quilt block. So you want to leave your seam allowance here. And all I am trimming is here, because we're going to add some water. Now what I did in mine is that this little part that I'm going to be appliquing, I used the same fabric as the first fish block. So it would kind of flow that way. I mean, you don't have to, but that's what I did. If you, for some reason, cut the fabric all around, you just get in applique mode and cut away, it happens, then leave your stabilizer, leave a couple inches of stabilizer, and it works out. You can get it done if you're really careful. So there we go. There's our sky. Let's go back to the machine and get some water.
Chris Yo says that we need a Halloween clamshell design.
Ho ho ho! Of course you do. Of course you do.
Black cats and pumpkins.
Black cats. I've played around with that. Pumpkins. I mean, seriously, yeah. It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming. Also gnomes and also Christmas. Why? Because I can. I think clamshells are the most underused quilt shape. It's a very difficult shape to do for some reason. It took me like a week to get the shape so they fit together properly. Oh, it's just a pain in the butt. So that was our placement line. This is our stitch line. This is no time for applique chicken, just so we know. Whew. I decided to go for darker blue for the background. I thought that would look cool. So the background fabric is just going to be plain, and my fish are going to be fishy, brighter, bolder, I think. A polka dot fish. Like I said, when Lynn did that, I'm like, oh, you use polka dots, that's awesome. Yeah, I really liked it. So this will be our last trim. So, boop. Let's go back to the desk and trim this. See, this block is easy. It's easy. So I'm going to trim as close as I can to the line without going over. You don't want fabric sticking out, but you also don't want to cut it over. If you do, there's a lot of ways of fixing it. You don't have to start again. Most of the time, the satin stitches are very forgiving, and it'll cover up your boo-boo without any issues at all. So there's that. So don't despair. There we go. I would sometimes trim this off, but you don't have to. If it's any more than that, I would, but you don't have to. Already, that looks good. Now let's compare to the bigger one. Oh, it's way up there. I can't do that. Already it looks good. I like it. Nice bright colors for sure. All right, back to the machine, please. Now, because I have clouds, I don't really want to stitch the clouds. So I am going to stitch the background quilting because it's kind of cool. It's like circles. The other thing I thought of for the background for the sky is you could make it a sunset by using a different color blender, like a nighttime or a stormy one. or the fabric that I used for the Cats in the Moonlight, which happens to be Dance of the Dragonfly, and it's dark blue with like gold stars on it. And I kind of thought that would be perfect. So you could do a nighttime scene, a stormy scene, sunset. It's great to start the whole thing. I pulled out a couple of pieces of fabric because I thought, you know what? That's going to be awesome. Next weekend, or even maybe on Wednesday, we are going to stitch some fish. And this is all going to come together. And I would like to do a video on sewing everything together. So I think that would be awesome as well. Aren't those quilting stitches cute? And that would be a tank shaking. Go lie down, Mr. Tank. Mr. Tank. Even if you used an ombre blender on the sky, I think that would look cool. Even an orange or pink. Anything like that. As always, I say, you know, think outside the box, right? I love these. It's a circle in a circle. And it's the perfect quilting for this. I love it. And all we have left to do on this is satin stitches. So I'm going to keep with the same color. And there we go. Same color for the satin stitches. And we're going to get everything covered up and it's going to be fine. Sue, you were so clever. Well, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Tank. You need to wait until we're done stitching, Bubba. Baby. Yeah, I know. You'll be okay.
Jude's working on nursery sets and he's going to purchase it. It would be great for the nursery wall hanging in baby clothes.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't it be? With the little fishies? Oh, I was thinking that's another colorway. Go on, Tank. That's another colorway you could do would be like pastel colors. Pastel blue for the water, pastel light fishies, maybe with a light pattern on it, the whole bit. Yeah, this is so much fun. I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite things. Tank thinks he wants out. He's been out 10 million times. So far, do you guys have any questions? Are you guys excited about working on this project where I'm gonna mix it up and do crazy things? No, not crazy. I am going to do Tula Pink colors with my Tula Pink scraps, and we are gonna have some awesome fish. Jude, yes, I'm currently working on nursery sets. I will be purchasing this today. Thank you very much. It'll be great for a nursery wall hanging and a baby quilt. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, you could just keep doing these blocks and just make a bigger ocean. And all you have to do is different colored fish. Why not? Also, you could do bright light to dark, you could ombre them, but yeah, you could do it. Lorelei, hello Lorelei. Cindy West says, yay for the gnomes. I know. After the fruit salad, which is a really cool name, but after the fruit salad, I'll be probably doing some Halloween stuff. Constance says, would love to put all the blocks together. Yeah, I think I can do that. We'll do a little bit of sewing verse, I call it, when we do the sewing.
I think you better get your fruit salad up because people want to stitch out picnic blankets and stuff.
Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. And it's one of those things, it's kind of like the MEP, the machine embroidered paper piecing kind of looking. It is it looks more difficult than it is because of the negative space. I love that. Sounds like some interesting times ahead. Oh yeah, we were gonna have fun with this. Yeah, the Halloween, I've kind of got a draft of the gnomes. I'm not 100% happy with them, but maybe I'll post a picture of the drafts in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group and see what you guys think of it. You guys can let me know if that's something that you want to stitch. It's kind of cute. I kind of like it, so. Looks like half of a Christmas tree. What, the water? Oh, it does. It's sideways.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, good point. There we go. And every time I look, I see my smiley face, my extra hidden smiley face.
Barbara's asking if there's instructions listed anywhere.
There are PDF instructions for this, for sure. Everywhere. Everywhere for both. For both. Now, the, are the instructions listed anywhere? When you buy it, you get the 8x12 blocks, including the sashing. You get the 5x7 blocks, including the sashing. And you get full out instructions, including how to sew it together. So you sew the sashing to the blocks, then the blocks together, that sort of thing. So, and I also have videos on binding, and I'm finally almost really getting good at it, so it's awesome. So you do get the instructions, and for this one, the instructions go block by block. So each block one, and I show a picture and have them all numbered so you know which block I'm talking about. Block 1, block 2. So each block has its own instructions, so that should help everyone out with that. And yes, we will do a sewing verse and sew the stuff together, for sure. Any other questions? If you guys want that, I'm happy to do a sewing verse. I am having so much fun sewing. I'm also going to do a sewing verse because I'm working on a kaleidoscope quilt that I got from Missouri Star, and it's really good. It's really good. I love it. What are you staring at me for?
That should be creepy.
Why are you being creepy?
I'm working on Mylar.
Mylar is going to be our next big thing, and we've come up with a way that the Mylar looks amazing. So, and they're going to be, like I said, gothic is the best word for it. Steampunk, some Halloween, leaning on that side. Nothing too bad, but skulls and dragons and fire and what else? Halloween stuff. All sorts of things. So hopefully you guys have a fun time. When you get yours stitched and put together, take a really nice picture for me, and I would be happy to put it up on the website with your name.
I want to see the fishing, the different colored fishings and stuff.
Yes, because there's so much you can do. Do you have a SVG for the clamshell design? Well, is there a file to cut the clamshells out on the ScanNcut? With the Brother ScanNcut, you don't need the SVG file. All you do is mark the applique cut with the Brother color, and then either send it or take it over to your machine and it'll pick it right out. So yeah. Yay to Mylar. Have never used. Where do I order Mylar? Well, the best thing to do is, let's see, what I did at first. Mylar balloons. You know, the balloons that are in different shapes and have all the drawings and stuff. Go to the dollar store and grab one of those. That's Mylar. We also did a video where we used chip bags, and we did a whole bunch of tests. That was so
That was
much
a fun
fun.
video.
Yeah, that was so much fun, and it worked out pretty well
If you
for
haven't seen
sure.
it, go and check that one out.
I'm going to use, oh, I can't say that. Yes, Betty, I can't say it though. All right, let's go back to the desk, please.
Okay.
And there we go. There's our first block. I'm not going to stitch out the clouds because I have enough clouds. And I just used one color for this, and I think it looks great. So that was pretty easy for a block. I changed it just a little bit, for sure. Oh, and Betty, make sure you cut off the little triangles. That's all I can say on that. They don't want me to do anything like that, but I'll just kind of throw hints around if that's something I'm doing.
There you go.
Yeah, good enough. What a cute block. I love it. So my water's going to be dark. Now look how gorgeous the polka dots and the stripes are going to look for my fishies.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, isn't that neat? And they're going to go together. I have more scraps of this that goes together. So I might do polka dot stripe everybody. I think it'll be fun. And I think I'm going to have really groovy crabs too. So this is the 5x7. This is the 8x12. Give the design, the product, share. Let me know in the comments on the website as well that you shared, and we'll pick a winner for sure. So if you have any questions, you can go. I'll make a SVG if you want it, maybe. For the smaller one, I can't. For the larger one, I don't think. But, yeah. Let me work on that. Let me figure that out. If you have any questions about stitching or sewing, we will be doing videos on them, but head on over to the OML Embroidery University Facebook group and ask away. I'll be happy to help. Yes, thanks for the reminder, Phil. Hit the like button. That always helps. Comments, the whole bit. You guys will love stitching this out. Thanks for your support. We love you guys. We can't do it without you, so keep it up so we can keep doing original cool stuff and Mylar. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Bye, everyone.
Ooh, did they notice my nails were water? Maybe not. Nope.